We use the word hope in a variety of ways. Sometimes it connotes a wish about something over which we have no control at all. We say, I sure hope the train comes soon, or I hope it doesn't rain on the day of the picnic. These are wishes for things, but we wouldn't bank on them. The word hope also depicts what we think should happen. We say, I hope he will choose to be honest this time, or I hope the judge brings down a guilty verdict. Here, hope reveals an internal sense of morality or justice. We also use hope in a motivational sense. We say, I did this in the hope that it would pay off in the end. Or, I got married in the hope that he would treat me in marriage the way he treated me in courtship. All of this is to say that because the word hope is used in a variety of ways, it is important for us to understand how this word is used in Scripture or in its gospel sense. Biblical hope is foundationally more than a faint wish for something. Biblical hope is deeper than moral expectation, although it includes that. Biblical hope is more than a motivation for a choice or action, although it is that as well. So, what is biblical hope? It is a confident expectation of a guaranteed result that changes the way you live. Let's pull this definition apart. First, biblical hope is confident. It is confident because it is not based on your wisdom, faithfulness, or power, but on the awesome power, love, faithfulness, grace, patience, and wisdom of God. Because God is who He is and will never ever change, hope in Him is hope well placed and secure. Hope is also an expectation of a guaranteed result. It is being sure that God will do all that He has planned and promised to do. You see, His promises are only as good as the extent of His rule. But since He rules everything everywhere, I know that resting in the promises of His grace will never leave me empty and embarrassed. I may not understand what is happening, and I may not know what is coming around the corner, but I know that God does and that He controls it all. So even when I am confused, I can have hope, because my hope does not rest on my understanding, but on God's goodness and His rule. Finally, true hope changes the way you live. When you have hope that is guaranteed, you live with confidence and courage that you would otherwise not have. That confidence and courage cause you to make choices of faith that would seem foolish to someone who does not have your hope. If you're God's child, you never have to live hopelessly, because hope has invaded your life by grace, and His name is Jesus. Today's scripture reading is Psalm 20. And the thought for the day: hope is more than wishing things will work out. It is resting in the God who holds all things in His wise and powerful hands.